Hey everyone, so my name is Jean-Pierre, and I realized about 3 years ago I created a coming out story about my experiences coming out as a gay biracial guy. And looking back at it, about last week, I didn't realize how much support I got and how many questions I got on YouTube and also the views around the world. So I guess 3 years later, I wanted to really touch up about how I changed after coming out, and also show you that like coming out is a continuous process and that you're never alone. So I remember 3 years ago I came out in college when I was a freshman, and I remember it was such a scary and nerve-wracking process because I was the first in my family to come out, and I didn't really know who to talk to and what the experience would be like. And I remember as soon as I came out I got so much support and love, but I think also at the same time it was very scary because my parents didn't really understand that, and also my I guess friends at home. And I think when you're coming out you have to have a plan and figure out like how can you work with your family members or people that may not be as understanding of the LGBT community on how to be better allies. And an ally could be someone that either supports you by trying to like learn more about your sexual identity or gender expression, or someone that really wants to get involved with the community. And I think everyone's on the spectrum, so it takes time. But I think as I came out, it was really hard, I think a year later, because being a person of color, I felt like I didn't really relate to people I saw in like the news magazines or people on my college campus. And I think something that's really important is that you have to realize when you're coming out, you're learning so much about yourself, because for years you closed that identity, which I did for myself. And it was very hard to not only embrace my sexual identity, but who I am as a person. And I think as I got more involved with the LGBT community by going abroad, so I studied abroad in Spain for almost a year. And I think what was so powerful for me was that I got to meet so many people from around the world and be immersed in a community that looks so differently than mine, because everybody in the LGBT community may express their gender differently, may look different. And I think what was so powerful was to be in another country by myself. I didn't have my parents, I didn't have my friends, and I just learned to embrace myself, and I got to meet so many different people, try different foods and cultures, and I fell in love with different people, and I really embraced me. And I hope for those watching around the world, never forget who you are, but also remember that there's so much life in your own community or wherever you're growing up. And I really support you, and I really thank you for all your support and giving me the courage to really come out and embrace my life to the fullest. I think after I went abroad, I grew so much confidence of who I was and also the LGBT community that I went to DC, and I interned and I worked for an organization called Athlete Ally, and basically I got to use sports as a platform to address homophobia, whether it was in the classrooms or different networking events. And the summer after, I actually interned at Google, so I got to work in the people operation team, which is basically HR, and do some different functions of work with HR, but also I got to meet cool LGBT leaders that inspired me to make a huge impact on my college campus. And I really inspire people that are watching really to take action. It's something you may feel like you grew up in a community that may not be as understanding as other people growing up that you may watch on YouTube, but I really push you to really make a difference in your community. And I think as soon as I came back to my college campus, being an environment that wasn't as LGBT friendly really pushed me to make a difference. And now looking back 3 years later, who I am as a person, I'm so different. I'm proud to be who I am. I'm really funny, or at least I think I am. And I met so many people that loved me along the way that really taught me to live my life to the fullest. So I really encourage you to have a great 4th of July, because today is 4th of July, and really enjoy the day, but also remember you're loved. So no matter where you are in this world, where you're growing up, your background, your race, know that you're loved, and that I really believe that you can make a difference in your community and around the world. So really take the time to like think about who you are as a person, because you're beautiful inside and out. And I hope that you really take ownership in making a difference for yourself, and never let anyone take away who you are, because you're special and unique. Why try to be someone that's already taken when you could be yourself? And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for all the love and support. You could put comments or subscribe to my page, leave any questions, any videos that you'd like me to make. But I'm actually going to start my job next week at JP Morgan. I'm really excited. I hope to make it more gay friendly than it is, and I'm just really excited to live my life, and I really can't thank you for all the support, and I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day. And if there's anything else that you may need or any questions that you may have, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks.